Hello everyone, welcome to the 2018 and 2019 benefit presentation for Southern Bancshares. This presentation is provided by Insurance and Financial Services of Texas. We are your current broker. Al Cozart and Jordan Cozart are your two representatives through IFS. Open enrollment will be held February 20th through February 23rd. We are excited to announce that as a result of having low claims and a healthy 2017 and 2018 plan year, we are able to keep all of our current carriers and plan designs. We are really excited to actually announce that we are having a reduction to your medical insurance premium due to a low utilization and low claims for the last year. Dental, on the other hand, we had higher claims and you will see a slight increase to the dental premium. All other benefits are remaining the same. We're not changing any carriers, and we're not changing any of the remaining costs for any of those other benefits. In addition, we've revamped our wellness program to make it easier to complete, as well as provide you with more opportunities for additional rewards. Please see the wellness brochure that is going around for more information. Here you will see a schedule of the different locations and the dates that we will be coming to visit your offices for enrollment. Make sure to sign up on the sign-up sheet that is going around your office to schedule a time to meet with an enroller. As we mentioned on the previous slide, we will be coming to your offices to have face-to-face enrollments, similar to last year. If you are unable to attend one of these meetings, please email us at a.cozart@insuranceoftexas.com so that we can schedule a phone enrollment. And if that doesn't work for you, we will have a paper application available as well as a last result. Please let us know if you have any questions about these options. The deadline to enroll is February 23rd. This is your last chance to make any changes to your benefits until the next open enrollment period. The only way you would be able to qualify for making a change to your benefits is if you have one of the events below. Please contact Human Resources if you experience one of these family status change events. You will have 31 days to submit the universal enrollment form to HR in order to be eligible for making any changes to your benefits. Who is eligible for coverage? Full-time employees working at least 30 hours per week may participate in the Southern Bancshares Benefit Program on the first of the month following 30 days of employment as a full-time permanent employee. You may also cover your eligible dependents under many of the Southern Bancshares benefit plans. Eligible dependents include your legal spouse, children up to age 26, and totally disabled children for any age who are unmarried and who are physically or mentally incapable of self-support and depend on you for support. As mentioned previously, UnitedHealthcare will continue to provide Southern Bancshares medical insurance. We are continuing to offer both the high deductible HSA plan as well as the buy-up copay plan, both which are under UnitedHealthcare's largest network, the Choice Plus network. As you can see, there's 850,000 doctors to choose from, 5,700 hospitals, and 30,000 pharmacies. However, you will still want to confirm that these doctors and facilities are within network before setting an appointment. And additional benefits include $0 primary care physician copays for kids on the buy-up plan, as well as virtual visits is a great benefit for those who are looking to get help or treatment without having to get out of the house or leave the workspace. All you need to do is log into myuhc.com and select virtual visits to get that care. This slide provides the details of both medical plans offered. And as mentioned previously, both of these plans are exactly the same as last year. The first plan on the left is the base plan. It's the high deductible HSA, and it's an 80% after deductible, meaning you'd have to reach your deductible before the plan actually begins to cover you. The great news is that preventative care is covered at 100% right away. So for any preventative care service, that would be 100% covered by UnitedHealthcare. The plan on the right is the buy-up plan. It's got copays for physician visits, It's got a lower deductible of only $1,000 for individual and $2,000 for family. It's a 100% plan, so once you've reached your deductible, it's 100%. You'd only be responsible for copays. As you can see, it's got an urgent care of $75, an emergency room copay of $300. It's got preventative care covered at 100%, like the base plan. It's got an out-of-pocket maximum of only $2,500 for individual and $5,000 for family. In addition, it's got prescription drug copays, and we highly recommend, if you can, do the mail order to save even more money. This is Bob. He's trying to decide between the base HSA plan and the buy-up copay plan. He's looking to enroll in employee-only coverage. To get started, let's first look at the cost of the annual premium of both plans. The HSA plan is at no cost to him annually, while the buy-up plan costs him $3,120.96. In addition, Southern Bancshares is offering to contribute $900 annually to employees' health savings account who elect the base plan. So before even looking at any claims, you will notice that there's already a $4,000 cost differential between the two plans for employee-only coverage. You have to have at least around $4,000 or more claims with the HSA before you even reach the base costs of the buy-up plan. Let's look at the example. On March 4th, Bob has a routine exam. These are covered at 100% under both plans. April 1st, Bob has to go to the ER. Under the HSA plan, Bob has to meet his deductible before getting relief, so he would pay the full $1,000. Under the buy-up plan, Bob would pay an ER copay of only $300. On October 5th, Bob schedules a back surgery costing $10,000. This would reach the remaining $3,000 deductible under the base plan, so Bob would pay 20% of the remaining balance of $7,000 for a total of $4,400. Under the buy-up plan, Bob would reach his deductible of $1,000, and then United Healthcare would pay the remainder at 100%. On October 9th, Bob scheduled neck surgery costing $8,000. This would put Bob to his out-of-pocket maximum under the base plan, so Bob would only pay $1,100. Under the buy-up plan, Bob wouldn't have to pay anything because he has already met his deductible and the co-insurance is 100%. On November 10th, Bob has a preferred RX of $200. This would be covered under the base plan at 100% because Bob has already met his out-of-pocket maximum. It would cost Bob a $25 copay under the buy-up plan. Overall, you can see that Bob spent more under the HSA plan. However, he had to have a lot of big claims to make the buy-up worth extra upfront premium cost. Here are your medical payroll deductions. The top box is 2017, so what you paid last year, and the bottom box is the new rates going forward. As you can see, the rates have dropped for every category except the employee only, which was already paid by the company 100%. So that's great news. Medical rates have gone down for 2018. Health savings accounts are a great vehicle for saving for medical expenses. The requirements needed include must be covered by a high deductible health plan, cannot be covered under another plan that is not a high deductible health plan, cannot be covered by Medicare, and cannot be eligible to be claimed on another person's tax return. Southern Bancshares will continue to contribute $37.50 per pay period to HSA participants. This is a great benefit. You also may contribute to your HSA account up to the IRS limits below. HSA accounts are owned by you, and even if you were to leave the company, they would continue to follow you as you left. The money in your HSA account carries over year to year and you don't lose it. In addition, HSA accounts are triply tax advantage, meaning that you don't pay tax on the money that you contribute, the growth, or when you use it for medical expenses. As you can see below, the 2018 limit went up a little bit for single coverage and family coverage. Here is the details of the dental plan offered through United Healthcare. It's the exact same plan design as last year. It's got a $1,500 per person per calendar annual maximum. Preventative services are covered at 100%. Basic services are covered at 80%, and major services are covered at 50%. Orthodontia is not covered. Here you will see the dental payroll deductions for 2017, last year, and 2018, which is the rates moving forward. You will see that we had a slight increase to the rates due to high utilization, but the rates are still very competitive and right on line with what the market is offering. Here you can see the vision plan that we have through United Healthcare. It's the same plan as last year. There's 100% after a $10 copay for exams. It's a 100% after $25 copay for lenses, $130 allowance for frames, $105 allowance for contact lenses, and this is a once in a calendar year for the exams and lenses, and frames is every other calendar year. Here you can find the payroll deductions for the vision plan through United Healthcare. The rates stayed exactly the same as last year, and they are very competitive compared to the market. Southern Bancshares offers employer-paid basic life and AD&D through Sun Life. As you can see, there's classes associated with benefit amounts. For Class 1, anybody that falls under executive would receive a $200,000 benefit. Class 2 is a salary range of $30,000 and up would receive a $40,000 benefit. Class 3s is anybody ranging in salary from $16,000 to $29,999 with a benefit amount of $25,000. And Class 4 is anyone with a salary ranging under $16,000. Sun Life will continue to offer voluntary life and AD&D at the same rate as last year. The maximum benefit amounts remain the same of $500,000 for employees, $250,000 for spouses, and $10,000 for children. The guaranteed issue amount only applies to employees who did not have the opportunity to enroll in the voluntary life products last year. Everyone else can keep the same amounts as last year with no evidence of insurability, but anyone who's looking to increase their amounts will have to fill out a short health questionnaire, and this form can be provided by your counselor at enrollment. Sun Life will continue to offer short and long-term disability at the same rates as last year. Short-term or long-term disability insurance can protect your financial well-being by replacing lost wages if an illness or injury prevents you from working. Ask yourself, how long could you maintain your current lifestyle if something happened to you? How long could you pay your mortgage and other bills before they caught up to you? By having short and long-term disability, you are able to protect your income for a short period of time of 90 days or long-term all the way until retirement. This is a great benefit to consider to protect yourself and to protect your family and their lifestyle.
Another plan being offered this year is the Colonial Life Cancer Plan. There are numerous unexpected costs that arise when diagnosed with cancer that your medical insurance does not cover. For example, loss of income, child care, lodging and meals that may be needed, deductibles and copays. As you see on this chart, the initial diagnosis payment is from $1,000 to $5,000. Your hospital confinement is $150 per day on the first 30 days, and then after 30 days, it's paid at $300. All of these benefits listed are paid directly to you. As you see in the rates below, they're very reasonable. And this plan offers you great protection against cancer. Here's a second plan that's offered through Colonial Life. It's the Critical Illness Plan. These plans basically complement your major medical by paying you a lump sum benefit if you're diagnosed with the following conditions: coma, blindness, permanent paralysis, heart attack, stroke, major organ transplant, kidney failure, HIV, hepatitis B, C, or D, and even coronary artery bypass. On this illustration, you can see we are guaranteed issuing an amount of $20,000 per employee and $10,000 for your spouse. But please note, the rates for the employee and spouse are based solely on the age of the employee. In order to cover your spouse, you, the employee, must select the critical illness plan. And lastly, these rates are fixed for the life of the policy and will not go up in the future. But again, this benefit is paid directly to you, not your provider.
Please see the checklist of things to consider before open enrollment. Discuss the benefit options with your family. Make sure to sign up for a face-to-face enrollment meeting. There should be a sign-up sheet going around at every branch. Information to bring to the enrollment meetings. Any changes to your personal information, including address changes, last name changes, etc. Any new dependent information, names, date of birth, and socials. Any beneficiary information, date of birth, names, and socials. Here are a list of items that you must submit during open enrollment. Anyone new to the HSA base plan will need to fill out a UMB application. Anyone wanting to update their HSA contribution amount will need to fill out the HSA change in contribution form. And anyone who elects over the guaranteed issue amount for voluntary life insurance will need to fill out an evidence of insurability form. All of these above forms will be available at the open enrollment meetings. Please make sure to fill them out and submit them before leaving the open enrollment meeting. Lastly, everyone will receive a physical copy of the personal information and elections that were selected. You must review this information in its entirety and sign the bottom confirming that everyone shown is accurate. Thank you so much for spending the time watching this video. Again, we are very excited to meet you all next week. Here is our contact information. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us, and have a great day.